HeartsBros. We just talk about playing games, so why not join us as we sit down and melt our brains?
You ready to start the next episode?
Yes, I'm ready. Hello and welcome to another episode of HeartsBros. Where if you hello friend. Where if you weren't listening, if you don't know, we're gonna start talking about stuff that we talked about in the last episode, which is the human soul, Tom.
And
it's probably gonna be over very quickly because I already explained what the double slit test was in the last episode.
Yeah.
Where
so is a thing that relates to it. Do you
Yeah.
think consciousness is local or non-local? Local would mean that
I have no point of reference for like how.
So local would mean it's in your brain.
Yeah, do you really not like these bookshelves? There's loads of blood echoes stored within those bookshelves, Tom. What is this place we're in? We just walked up to some random house.
It's like a barn, isn't it? With loads of hay and
yeah,
stuff
man.
in it.
Do you go through this, or is this like a
You go
side
through it,
bit?
yeah. No.
You have to go through it?
Yep.
This is cool. I like this whole barn effect compared to the Victorian aesthetic.
Well, it's still a Victorian barn.
Victorian barn. Where are we going?
We've been that way.
Uh-huh.
So no.
I went around and killed a witch. Oh, no, we haven't been here. Slash is back.
Hello, lad.
Are you ready to rock? He never says that.
I don't think.
Do I think consciousness is local? You're talking about whether what are you talking about?
I'm talking about whether. So the material idea is consciousness is something that just dissipates. It's in your brain. It dissipates when you die.
Okay, so
consciousness not local is the idea that humans might be little antennas.
well, and that we're just the fucking
Which
the
would
human body is the TV screen that the signal's been played out on.
So like if you imagine, a lot of people like say, oh, when you get brain damage, for example. That's your brain that's been damaged, and your consciousness is damaged from it. But if consciousness is local, that's really horrific. If consciousness isn't local, I mean, it's probably still horrific. But if consciousness isn't local, that means your aerial's damaged and you're getting the wrong signal.
Yeah.
So it's not getting beamed through properly.
Yeah.
If that makes.
Well, I would say it's probably a mixture of both, but that's based on nothing. That's just based on how I feel about the subject. So based on
this was the point of the game where I was like, oh, this game is really cool looking. There's Castle Cairnhurst over there.
It looks like you're in a glitched part of the game where there's just skybox and no ground.
Yeah.
And I know it's water and that's just far away on the water, but it looks like it's just you can look under it because the sky doesn't. The sky blends in with the water so much. It just looks like a skybox is still there and there's no water.
But I really liked it because it was the first time you could like look out and stuff. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Oh man.
There's you can see the castle over there.
Like
just get to go there later on.
Instead of just loads of buildings in the way, you just got to sneak around here on the cliff.
A woman with a comically sized hammer.
I picked up this hammer at the market.
So you know what it is? It's like it looks like one of those mallets. If you go to like a carnival or a traveling carnival, you can do the whacker game.
The whack-a-mole.
I don't know what it's called. The one where you smack the bell.
Yeah, I'm pretty strong, and I always did bad at those. And I was like, this bullshit. It's
probably fixed.
I thought it was fixed for like. Whatever, that's not how well I did. That's just random. And they'll randomly make it like go really high, and the guy will be like, okay, I guess I did okay then.
I guess I'm pretty shit.
I'm big strong. And then he'd go away and like steal a woman. Take her home and then make him do washing.
That's how it works.
And then be put in jail for being sexist.
That's how it works.
But on the local versus remote.
Had a bit of a heart attack.
There we go, another little friendly friend. You got 9,000 blood echoes again. You can level up again, right?
I could, yeah.
Probably has to be 10,000 by now because we're 40. I know, but basically, I have no theories on that.
All right.
I do get I do like the like literally. It's just I like the idea of like that's it. I think that's the only.
This is a happy little house. I remember when I was playing this on my regular show, I was like, I'm going to talk about that on the actual show. Because I just spanned the camera. I was like, oh, look at that! Look at that guy. He's like, I'm still grinning even though no one loves me anymore, and I've got broken teeth.
I believe we're remote spirits.
Remote spirits.
I don't feel like my soul's held locally. I kind of feel it's a mix. Yeah. Because I think that if your experiences in life, right, in the meat shell, is recording to the soul remotely, then there's still some locality to it, right?
Yeah.
Like if people go like, oh, it's full remote, we're just a broadcaster, we're just an antenna picking up that shit.
Yeah.
that's kind of like it gives it removes consequence from your actions kind of thing. And I think people should be conscious of the consequences of their actions. I think basically everything for me in life, if there's ever two viewpoints, I try and think it's just somewhere in the middle. Not exactly in the middle where you're stuck, but in this like pardon me, twilight zone of should I, shouldn't I? But like, because maybe you should, sometimes maybe you shouldn't. But just it's never an extremist viewpoint. It's never the true.
No,
I don't feel it. You know, we just skate through life, finding our own way. And are those two of those big bastard hooded guys?
Yeah, they are.
You mean from the beginning where we tried to kill them a long time ago?
Another shortcut.
You took like 36. Da 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 da. Oh, you showed me that before.
Dun, 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 dun.
And that loops all the way back around to the little old lady place where they all do knitting night.
Yep.
I don't know how long this episode's been.
Well,
our iPad turned off.
Oh.
Our timer died.
Well, that's bad.
Well then, we should just carry on this episode. Who knows how long it'll be, maybe. So, you tried to kill one of these guys recently and didn't do that good a job. Oh, using the Molotovs again. Oh no, she was throwing the Molotovs at you. You really don't like using the Molotovs.
Well, it's fucking...
At least he's right by the shortcut, right?
Yeah, it's just irritating because that fucking woman is a prick.
No,
full on, she's a cunt. I'm gonna say it.
Oh my god. Step back, ladies and gentlemen. The C word has been uttered. No one who watches
I feel
this...
cathartic. No.
I feel cathartic. I said the word cunt. The word no one utters on the internet because it's too hardcore.
Only in certain parts of the world. Most people don't care.
I have a conversation with Jost quite a lot, which is so the word cunt or pussy, which is another word I don't really like using because it's so basic. Like whenever I was playing Ark, and we'd argue with other tribes over global chat, they'd always bring out fucking pussy and faggot. So apologies for more F words. They'd always bring out those two words.
Yeah, they always do.
And it's like, what is this? Like, as soon as someone mentions either of those words in an argument where they're trying to be serious and not just joking around, like where they're trying to be intimidating, then it's like you lose. But if someone's just fucking around and it's just in their vocabulary, like the word retard as well. Yeah. If it's just one of those people that has that in their general vocab, then it's like, okay.
What's going on?
Tom, please give me the power wire.
Power wire?
To the laptop. The white one right there on the floor. If you pass me that really quick. Okay, so I forgot once again to plug in the laptop. Didn't mean to make so many mistakes all the time, but whatever, we're back and we're playing the thing. And I'll go back to my point about rude words. What was my point? They're not that bad. They're just words. Don't give them too much power. But, you know.
It's like anything. The more you think about it, the more...
Oh no, someone automatically loses an argument when I was playing Ark and people use words like that and they think they're offending you and they think that they're getting to you, and it's like, no, you're making yourself look stupid. Yeah. Unless there's someone who's just using it, it's just in their general vocab, and they're one of those people. Where they're not using it to get at you, they're kind of using it maybe ironically, or it's just,
just imitating what they've heard. Like, oh, that's what you use when you're angry, or you want to insult someone.
I don't necessarily think people...
I don't think people actually put that much thought into the words, to be honest. I think they just say them because that's the... They just search the memory rank and that's an insult.
And also people sometimes say it just to provoke a reaction so that they can point out that the person who's offended by it gets offended too easily. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like a lot of culture at the moment is very polarized. Yeah. And but when I'm talking about that, I mean like, so if a person does like one thing wrong, then they're gonna die because they're not here. Oh, okay. If someone does one thing wrong, then they're completely wrong and they're a bad person.
Yeah, and need to be fired from their job and everything.
Yeah, like...
No, that's not how it is.
A person is a sum of their actions. They're not... It's not a weakest link thing where like a chain is as strong as the weakest link, where your character is only as strong as the lowest thing you would do.
The thing with thought like that as well, though, it prevents people from improving. Like, instead of just calmly saying, look, you've done something that's maybe a bit bad, maybe you should think about changing your actions.
Yeah, it goes like, that's it, you're fucking out.
You're gone forever.
You're gone forever. No one on the internet likes you anymore. That's it. You are fucked. Goodbye. You are done.
And even if you say sorry, they're like, you're not sorry.
Yeah, you're not really sorry.
So what do you want? So what do you want from them?
What do you want from them?
You're just being nasty.
Yeah. But I think a lot of that stems from just how people feel about themselves. But whatever.
Yeah,
I think culture should be less polarized, and that people should. It's easy to cut someone off as a bad person just for one bad thing they did, because it's easy.
Yeah.
Because they do one bad thing, and it's like, oh well, then you're bad.
Yeah.
It's really, instead of having to work out what a person is actually like as a person.
Yeah.
And a lot of it is amplified too because it's online and you never meet people as real people. People don't think of each other as actual human beings.
Generally, you can't do that to someone in the street. If you hear someone overseeing it, it might happen.
Yeah.
Most people are just like, well, they're a bit of a dick. Let's carry on.
Like if you met someone at a party and they were just being a bit outlandish, you wouldn't be like, I hate that person.
Yeah.
Well, there actually no. Maybe there are types out there that would.
They probably
like
are. Yeah.
a lot of it usually comes down to people being. A lot of the times, people are written off as when they say something that someone finds offensive in the realm of sexism, transphobia, feminism, any of those things.
Yeah.
That current realm racism. And as if people can't change over time if they need to heal.
Yeah, well, people do change. That's
people change
proven.
all the fucking time.
Like,
I'm not the
as we
same
said
person
earlier,
I was now.
I was a complete hardcore atheist when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
and I'm not now.
Yeah. Feel more spiritual.
Pretty much.
I think I went through a similar phase where I tried to be as objective. Is that the one where you are clinical and you have no soul if you're objective, or is that subjective?
Objectivism's Ayn Rand's philosophy, where everything's material, and it's
Okay,
basically what
that's
Bioshock's based on.
Yeah, I went through an objective phase, and it made me really freaking depressed, and then I came out the other end.
Because it's a miserable... It is, and whatever, there's people who are objectivists, but it's a miserable existence.
Well, maybe, or maybe they just find a way to deal with it. Like me, personally, I'm okay with death being it.
I used to be comfortable with the idea, but then the older I get, I'm like, maybe I'm not comfortable with it. It does
because if it's it, because if it's it, then it won't matter.
Well, yeah.
If there is something, then it would matter, and that'd be cool, and I would be heal. Whoa, that's a very we left you at the very.
I was gonna heal, but I was getting out of the way first.
Yeah.
Because
it was good. You got away with that, man. These big guys, they're mighty tough when you have to commentate. Oh, I remember what I was saying. I was having a conversation with Jose a lot recently. Oh, God. I remember I mentioned a conversation with Jose I have quite a lot, and I've forgotten it now.
Yeah, something about faggot and pussy and stuff.
It's gone.
Gone.
It's disappeared. My brain is just scavenged.
Right, so I'm trying to comprehend where that woman who was lobbing things.
So you can pick her off before you have to face the big dudes.
One of these guys first, really.
Well, don't you want to kill her?
Well, someone just died, so I don't know. Well, she's on a ledge usually, so she shouldn't actually come down. It's like she shouldn't have been down there. That's what I mean. Yeah. That's why it took me by surprise. Like, well, what's she doing?
Why
there?
are you here?
Yeah.
Is there anything up there? Is the reason why you're trying to pull him here?
That's where the boss is. But I want to go.
A boss?
Yeah.
Holy Toledo.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool boss, I think.
Pretty cool boss, man.
Pretty cool boss. Come on.
Come on, friend.
Come on, friend. Come along.
But yeah, going back to objectivism, there was a period where I went off on the train of thought of like, nothing means anything.
And that new movement doesn't allow you to explore differing viewpoints because it's like join us or you're against us. It's like
a lot of the times when ideas become organized as a movement, once again polarizing, they can't change.
If you can't challenge a viewpoint without getting angry, it's not a very good viewpoint.
Yeah, and a lot of the anger online I see is people's viewpoints being challenged.
Yeah, and
everyone refusing to budge, and everyone writing each other off as like, you don't agree with me on this one thing, so I'm not even going to attempt to converse with you on another. It's plethora of subjects. We have conversations, Tom, on this show.
I know,
many.
It's good,
but
I mean, I don't know. It's a rough, thorny subject because, people's emotions are going to get hurt, but that's fine.
Good. That's good.
That's
be
fine.
hurt. Like,
and
no
then
one's
think
physically harm-
think your way through it, or don't think your way through it. But like, you know, it's your prerogative to heal your emotions. Like,
yeah, but some people aren't. Okay, wow, 15,000 blood echoes. But some people aren't raised with the tool set to be able to cope with stuff.
They aren't.
People aren't like some people aren't brought up to have coping mechanisms.
But that's why people in general, I feel, should be taught more compassion.
Yeah, but I do think it's bad times when someone she really is a bitch. I'm just gonna keep throwing Molotovs at you. Don't mind.
Where has this granny learned how to make Molotovs?
It's a ballad. It's piss balls.
Piss balls.
She pisses out the high octane fluid.
High octane fluid.
I've got some piss bottles for you. I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. What's this? Do you get a special thing from the bridge troll? Lake.
It's a rune.
Wait,
can't equip it yet.
What is a rune?
They're kind of like rings, like
in Sonic.
No,
you gotta
go fast.
You gotta need 100 of them. And
gotta go quick.
Gotta go slightly quicker. Need to
That's
ambulate.
not the fastest I can go. No, they're like little talismans that give you bonuses, like more damage or more vials to hold.
And that one gives you the power of the lake.
Yeah, I can't remember what
Why
it is.
can't you use it yet?
Because you haven't got the equipment to get it.
What equipment?
You get it from a certain place in a bit.
Oh.
Without spoiler in it.
Wait, is there a thing up here?
Yeah.
A special thing?
Yeah.
A special thing that maybe we should explore in another HeartsBros? Well, is that
Well,
guy.
after
You're gonna
this.
fight him. You're gonna fight him in the next time. Okay. Oh, he's hiding a chest.
Yeah.
He's got a special chest.
Oh
behind
no!
him.
Oh no!
Okay, right. We're gonna see you in another HeartsBros, guys. When hopefully we don't die to comedy mallet, iron thing, and no, we're gonna die. Bye.
Filling me with confidence.